Hey fam, how are you doing? Welcome to Ella's Diary. Trust you all are already doing well. So today I want to do meat pie for a friend and I'll be doing it with my mini me. Okay, I'm doing just a small batch. I'll be using 7 cups of flour. That is the flour I'm measuring. The person that came to help me do meat pie is concentrating on TV. When the TV is on, this girl does not focus on anything, but I'm still measuring my flour though. So yes, as I said, I'm going to be using 7 cups of all-purpose flour. Also, I do not have vanilla flavor in the house, so I'm grating my nutmeg. I'll be grating what nutmeg, then I'll sieve the chaffs that are not really finely grated, then I'll set that aside. I'll be using 1 tablespoon I mean to say, of baking powder. I'll just go ahead and mix that up. I took out half a cup of flour so that I'll be using it maybe when I'm pressing. I added my milk because I'm extra. Also some people want a little bit of sweet, so I added a little bit of sugar inside. You will see that I do not put salt because I'll be using salted butter, so there's already enough salt in the butter, so there was no need for me to add salt. For the butter I'm going to be using 4 sticks of butter. So I'm using 4 sticks of butter, the long one, not the small one. So I'm using the small ones, which is half. So I'll be using 8 of it, which makes 4 sticks of butter. Mind you, there are so many ways of people making meat pie. People make it in different way. This is the way I learned and this is the way I'm making it. So I'm actually just putting in my butter. The butter was out for a long time, so it's going to be easy for me to mix. Nyama my head. So we'd already finished put the butter inside, and my baby girl took out the waste to go put it in the trash can. So now I'm just mixing it. I'm just going to mix until it is fine. It's just like breadcrumbs. Then we'll just go ahead to add the water. Because I used already powder milk, I'm not going to be using liquid milk, so I'll use just water when I want to mix it. And also remember, you're not supposed to use milk. You just use milk if you want to, but I think the normal meat pie, unless somebody gives specific instructions, we just want to make it rich because we are eating it, we are not selling, right? But if somebody gives you a request that they want milk in it, then you know how to make it different. So you make sure you actually mix the butter well in the flour before you go ahead to put your water, because you don't want a lot of butter in some parts and no butter in some parts. You just want it to be perfectly blended. You can see now it's just like breadcrumbs. So I'll be going ahead with this mixture. I'll be putting 1.5 cup of cold water. I know you'll go ahead to ask that why is it that I put just cold water and I do not put ice. People make it differently, and I just don't want to go through that stress. Some people make it and they put it in the fridge. I don't. I mix my meat pie and I fold it immediately, and it still comes out so good, perfect and flaky, soft, that you don't have to stress eating my meat pie. So all you want to achieve after mixing it is just to put the water and just fold in. You don't want to fold, you don't want to mix, you just want to make sure the water has combined with the flour and you're good to start rolling your meat pie. I'll be using the roller board to just flatten it, and then I'll use my meat pie cutter to actually cut the sizes that I want. See, this is my small helper. She really wants to be there, but since they are on TV restriction, whenever I give them the opportunity to watch TV, her mind is divided. She wants to be with me, she wants to watch TV at the same time. So after flattening it, I'm just using my dough cutter and I will just cut it, and it's the same mold that I'm going to use to mold my meat pie. Without mold, it just makes your life so easy and it makes your work maybe a little bit unique. So with my meat pie, you'll see at the end that sometimes at some places you see that it was not really that smooth. There were holes because it was soft when I was molding it, and it's okay. What matters is what is in the mouth now. Okay, I've just waited to see, but now I was just molding it. I went and took my filling and I was just putting my filling. Mind you that you don't want to put hot filling. And you see my meat pie is meat, like there's a lot of meat inside. So if you see it bulging out, just know that maybe I put meat too much and it could not close well. But yeah, as I said, it's for personal consumption, so I'm taking my time. I'm making it so good. Yeah, I'll just continue molding it until I'm totally done with molding my meat pie, and then we'll be ready to go bake. And mind you, my oven is already heating because I don't want it to take so long to get ready. Yeah, so all I'll do is just repeat the process and just explain things to my daughter, because I'm training her to be able to do certain things. You see the water I'm putting, I do not say before, that water helps in binding it so that whenever you're baking, it should not pop open, the mouth should not open up. Yeah, so that is my meat pie, and it was looking so good. That last one was just giving me hell of a hard time, but you know what, we'll manage the way with the show. I don't want things that are stressing me, but yeah, that is it. Now we are done with the meat pie, and I'm going to be egg washing it with, that's egg and milk. So I beat some egg and some milk. That is what I'm going to be using to wash it, to give it maybe a shiny look. So I just made some holes with my fork, and then I'm just going ahead to egg wash the meat pie before baking. So I'll just go ahead to wash it, just make it look nice. I'll just go ahead and put it on all of them, and yeah, into the oven we bake. My daughter is angry at this point that she came. She was supposed to be the one to egg wash them, but she went and she got lost in watching the TV, and she was angry like, "Mommy, I was supposed to be there." And look at how the meat pie came out, and that is the end result. Trust me, it was so nice. I wish you could taste it, but this recipe is a no fail. Try it and you will let me know. So yeah, we are just poking some more holes, and that's the meat pie. We just put it in the oven and take it out. That's it. The meat pie was so good, and that is the cool version. Please, if you are new here, just subscribe to my channel and share. See you on my next video. Thank you.